Dear students, welcome to the lecture series of Digital Electronics. Today we will discuss the importance of state reduction and assignment for the designing of sequential circuit. Remember that thing, dear friends. Here today we will discuss the properties of sequential circuit that may be used to reduce the number of gates and flip-flop during the design. Because as the number of state reduce, it will reduce the flip-flop. Okay, as well as it's also reduce the digital gates or logic gates. A benefit is that the circuit size reduce. As the number of component is reduced, the circuit size is reduced, as well as the overall power will be reduced, so it's less power will be consumed, so power efficient circuit will be generated. These are the main benefit of state reduction or any circuit. If the circuit performance is as per the problem statement, the size must be less as well as the power consumption must be less. So first we will discuss the state reduction. Any design process must consider the problem of minimum size cost of the final circuit. Because as the circuit, the number of flip-flops and logic gate decrease, the cost will be also decrease. The two most obvious cost reduction functions are number of flip-flop and number of gates. Because of two items seems most obvious and they have been extensively studied and investigated. In fact, a large portion of the subject of switching theory is concerned with the finding algorithm for minimizing the number of flip-flop and gates in sequential circuit. And the reduction number of flip-flop in sequential circuit referred to as a state reduction problem. The reduction of algorithm are different. State reduction algorithms are connected with the procedure of reducing the number of state in a state while keeping the external input and output requirement are unchanged. Since M flip-flop produce, as we know that suppose I have a M flip-flop in circuit, so total 2 raised to M states are possible. Present states or next states. A reduction of number of states. Suppose it might be such a way that this reduction, the integer value of M may be said. Suppose I have a 12 states. So how many flip-flops are required? 2 raised to M equal to greater than or equal to 12. So this will become 2 raised to 2, 4, 2 raised to 3, 8 and 2 raised to 4, 16. So M will become 4. If the state reduction only 4 state may be reduced, so it will be 2 raised to 3, 8. 3 flip-flops are required. So as the number of states reduce, the number of flip-flops are required less, and it will reduce the circuit size as well as reduce the power consumption as well as reduce the cost of the circuit. Remember the thing, at the time of reduction, the functionality may not be changed, the behavior of the circuit cannot be changed. So we will take one example. We start with a simple one example. Suppose this is a state diagram where 1 A B C D E and F G. That many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 stages are there. And the here the how we can tell that the reduction circuit may be same functionality like as the given table. So the only input and output sequence are important. Remember that thing. The functionality is only which inputted input sequence and output sequence. Output sequence of original state is same like as the reduced stage, then and then we can say that the functionality remains same. Let's take one example. Suppose the one sequence 0101 0 1 1 0 1 0 This is the sequence which is provided to here. So we have to consider the three important parameter: the present state, whatever the input sequence X, and output is Y. Okay. So at initial is we assume that the stage A is that, and my first input is zero. Is there. If A equal to zero, A stage is there, present state. Zero input is there, and output will become zero. This zero, and next stage is same stage A. Okay, this is the next stage. Next stage. Now my this is my current stage. Again, what is the our input? One. If present state is A, input is one, output is one, and next state is sorry, input is one, output is zero, but next state is B. Okay. Now the third input is zero. If B is there, zero, that means it divert to C. Okay, in this way. So at initial stage, it seemed like as the A, the first, then second. Now this is the third step, third input. B is zero, so the output is zero, and next state is C. C at that time the next input is one. If C is one, so it will go into the D, fourth input. Means input is one, output is zero, and next state is D. D, the input is zero. D input is zero, so that means it will divert to the next stage E. E, the input is one. E input is one, so it will go into the next stage F, and output is one. F, the input is one, so it will remain same stage in the seventh, and output is one. Now the input is changed to zero. So the eighth step is that is going to the E stage, and output is zero. The next state is G, and input is one. So obviously the GE is there, input is one, next state will become F, and output is one here. Again F, the input is zero, so it will go into the G state, and output is zero. In G, the input is zero, then it will go into the state the output zero, and state A is that. Here there is some modification. These two are 0, 0. So the in the last stage, 8th, 9th, again same as the 10th and 11th. So the output is 0, 0, 0, 5 times 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, double 0. This is the output. Now once we reduce this circuit, the output remains same like as in this way. Okay. Like in this way, the output remains same. Let's start with the reduction. First, we have to make the table. The present state A, convert into the state table. Present state A, 0. The next state is 0, and output is 0. If it is 1, next state is B, output is 0. Okay, this is the row first here, and this is the second. Now, next state is B state. If it is 0, the T state is that, 1 D state is that. In both the condition, the output is 0. In C stage, 0, so it will go into the A, 1 it will go into the D, and both the time output is 0. In state D, if input is 0, go into this stage, else 1 go into the next stage, this one. Okay. So D go into the E or go into the F stage. And when it will go into the F state, the output is 1 here. Now, next state is E stage, this one. E, if the input is 0, go into the A. If input is 1, go into the F stage. And output is 1 only in this condition, where input is 1, X is equal to 1. Similarly, F, the next state is G, output is 0. If input is 1, next state is F, and output is 1. In G state, the 0 input, next state is A, and output is 0. 1 input, the next state is F, and output is 1. So this is the state table which we obtain from the given state diagram. Now we will start the process, reduce the number of states. So first we need the state table. Now it is more convenient to apply the procedure for the state reduction. So as per algorithm, for the state reduction completely specified that the state table for given without proof, two states are to be equal, two states are equivalent when each member of the set input they give exactly the same output and send the circuit either to the same state or to equivalent state. When two states are equal, one of them can be removed without altering the input-output relationships. So the next state and outputs are remains same. The column of this, row of this is same. So A, B. Is it repeated A, B everywhere? No, B is not there. B, C, D. So is C is repeated, so C is not repeated here. Okay. A, this A and B is not repeated here. B, C and D not repeated here. C, the next state is A and D. So A and D, A and F is there. Now D, E and F is there. So AF, GF, AF. E is not there. In above and uppercase, E, AF. So AF is yes. It is same like as in the last row. This is the first step. Second step is that if these two are same, the output is same. 0, yes, 0. 1, so 1. So we can say that E and G are equal. So we can replace this 0, cancel out this 0, and G will become E. So wherever the G, I have to cross out it and convert into E. Okay, this is the first step. First, this G will become cancel out. So now, again, I have to verify. This will become EF. So is yes, D have a EF. D and F. So we can say that because the here output is 0, 1, here also output is 0. So second thing is possible, F equal to D, we can cancel F, and wherever the F is 1 and 2, it will become cancel out and convert into the D. In last, this four state D, 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 D. But A and D, so we can compare here now O and D, but here the output is 0, 0, here output is 0, 1. So output is not matched, so we cannot be compare these two states are equal. Again, A B C D C D no A D E E D E D is also not repeated. So now there is no furthermore reduction is possible. Only two reductions are allowed, and we can reduce the number of state from 7 to 5. Now we see the sequence. A 0, input is 0 and output is also 0, but the next state is A. Okay. Again 1, so next state is B and output is 0. B, the next state is 0, input is 0. So our next state is C. In the C state, the input is 1, so D and 0. In the present state D, input is 0, so next state output is 0 and next state is E. In E stage, the next state is input is 1, so it will become D and then output is 1. If the current state is D, input is 1, so next state is also D and output is 1. Now, the D is the current state, input is 0, output is 0 and next state is E. In E state, the input is 1, so D and 1 is that. Okay. So in this way, we say that the reduction after the reduction, the circuit size is this and the output remains same. Okay. This sequence 5 times 0, 1, 0, 1, double 0 after the reduction, which is same like as the slide number 1 when we discuss the full circuit. Here 5 times 0, 2, 1, 0, 1, 0. So the output remains same in the both the condition. As we reduce the circuit state table, the output remains same, and this is the final A, B, C, D, E. 5 states are there. 2 states are removed, and this is the new state diagram, reduced state diagram. So once we got the state diagram reduced, after that we have to now assign the some value to A, B, C, D, E. So it is a 5 and 5 greater than or equal to 2 raised to m. So 2 raised to 2, 4, it is not possible. So a minimum value of n is 3. So 2 raised to 3, 8 is that. So 8 is possible here. So we needed 3 binary digits to represent any states. So assign the value of state in binary value. Here we take the 3 combination. This is a simple binary 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here I take the 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. This is look like as a gray code. And this is the one here. The only changes is that here it is not a gray code, but it take the first one and last to 0. So starting from here, then this will become unchanged and going to 1. So any can be, but it cannot be repeated. Remember that thing. All 5 are different unique numbers are there. So I take this first table, this 0, 1, 0. A is replaced by 0, 0, 1. B is replaced by 0, 1, 0. B, A is 0, 0, 1. C is replaced by 0, 1, 1. E is replaced by 1, 0, 1. Sorry, D is replaced by 1, 0, 0. E is 1, 0, 1. Okay, so this is the way now everything is in binary format. This alphanumeric state name is replaced by the binary number. So we can compare it and make the digital circuit. But before that, now here the thing is that in our hand we have a QT, QT plus 1 means this one. This is called as A, T, BT, and CT. Three flip-flops are there. So this is AT plus 1, BT plus 1, CT plus 1. So that means now we have to find out the flip-flop input. And for that, there is required the knowledge about the flip-flop excitation table. Characteristic table is a different thing. Characteristic table, it gives that one side inputs, okay, and present state, while other side is next state output. While in excitation table, we have a knowledge about the present state, next state, and we have to determine input condition of flip-flop. Okay, in previous example, we just find out that things. We have a knowledge about the present state and next state. And according to it, we have to identify the value of inputs. So let's take one example. Suppose this is RS flip-flop. So if this is the characteristic table, if S and R are 0, 0, stable, no change, output remains same, Qt plus 1 equal to Qt, 0, 1, it is reset, 1, 0, it is set, and a 1, 1, it is indeterminate state. Okay, now let's make a excitation table. We have knowledge about the Qt and Qt plus 1. According to it, we have to identify the S and R value. If my Qt is equal to 0 and Qt plus 1 equal to 0, how it is possible? There is a two things. One is this one, stable, and second is reset. So in these two conditions, set must be 0 and reset is any one, 0 or 1. So I say that S must be 0, R may be 0 or 1, don't care condition. Okay, here it may be changed that it is stable and reset or reset, stable or reset. Now next state, suppose 0, 1. The present state is 0, next state is 1, means complement. But complement is not that it is undeterminate. So only set condition is allowed, only set. And when set is possible, set is equal to 1, R equal to 0. If the input is this, our next output is possible 1. 1, 0. 1, 0 means the next output is reset, only reset. And only reset is possible 0, 1. Set is 0, reset is 1. And 1, 1, that means the output is stable or reset. Stable means 0, 0, and reset means 1, 0. So that means this will become must be 0 and S is X. Okay, it is set, not reset. So in this way, we can understand what is the input value combinations required to satisfy the Qt and Qt plus 1. This is called as a excitation table. Let's take one excitation table of JK flip-flop. So here table, reset, set, and toggle. So 0, 0 means stable and reset. Stable or reset. When stable is possible, when J and K both are 0, 0. When reset is possible, 0, 1. So J must be 0, K any one value. In the K may be 0 or 1, this will be satisfied. But condition is that J must be 0. 0, 1. Toggle and set. Toggle and set. So toggle and set there is required. J and K both are 1 and set is required. J must be 1, R must be 0. So the value of J must be 1, K may be 0 or 1, whatever it is. Next is 1 0. So in 1 0 again, toggle is there and the next output is 0. So it is reset. Toggle means 1 1. Reset means 0 1. So in the both the combination K must be 1. J may be 0 or 1. So it will take the don't K. Okay. Now next final state remaining is 1 1. 1 1 means the Qt plus 1 equal to Qt. So it's stable, as well as we can say that the sat is also possible. So stable, that means 0 0, and sat means j equal to 1, k equal to 0. So j must be 0. What is the value of j? 0 or 1, but k must be 0. So this is called as the excitation table of JK flip flop. D flip flop, Qt plus 1 equal to 0 if D equal to 0 and 1. So we can say that if Qt plus 1 and Qt both are 0 0, so D must be 0. Simply, what is the Qt plus 1? D must be same. And in T flip flop, here we can say that D is equal to Qt plus 1. And here in T flip flop, 0 0, so T must be 0. The reset, if complement, these are complement, the T must be 1, remain same 0. Okay, so here the T is equal to the exclusive OR of Qt and Qt plus. So in this way, we can understood the state reduction and excitation table. These are the two important parameters of designing process. Whenever we have to design any sequential circuit, we have knowledge about the state reduction as well as the excitation table for each flip flop. I hope is it making sense to all of you. Have a good day.